Sorry for the false start. Getting everything set up. Looking for guinea pigs to test out Nightbot. Good morning. You get it. I hope you've got a minute to help me test out Nightbot. I want to make sure that it's functioning. Type in exclamation point my channel and let's make sure it puts your channel up. No spaces. Yeah. It's kind of limited, but hey, they don't charge for it. So, what can you say? And I've got my tablet, so I'm going to try it. Hello, everybody. There it went. Excellent. Now let's see if it click the link and let's see if it takes you to that channel or if because yesterday the one I typed there it works. Yeah, yesterday I don't know what I did. I typed it. I had the command set up wrong, and it took everyone to my channel, which you're already there. And I added another little feature for people who get caught up on YouTube and forget who they are. Type in exclamation point, who am I? Yay! Thank you. Moggs was a good show last night. Hey, it worked. I might get this stuff figured out yet. Hey, Harold, how you doing? This here is Linville Falls. And this one here is Lower Cascade Falls. I did those in black and white back in the 90s. So they've been around a while. Just so everybody knows what's behind me. It was too cold to go on the back porch this morning. It was 30 degrees. And it's a little too chilly to be having coffee on the back porch at 30 degrees. So I had coffee inside, messed around with Nightbot a little bit, and this is the only way I can test it. Plus, it's a good way to say good morning to everybody. Harold, Christy, how are y'all doing this morning? Everything smooth, I hope. Roger Blair. Oh, was that? Uh, how did I miss that? That's one of the things with the YT situation. The notifications are lacking at best. Norma Jean, Norman/Jean. I'm not sure which one it is. The I've been in shows, so I know they're live, and be sitting in the show for an hour and get notification that the other person's on. They got a show. So I don't know what's going on with that. And whenever somebody leaves a comment, you usually get a notification that, hey, so and so left you a comment, uh, so that you can go and read it and respond. And I like to respond to people as soon as possible, because if they're going to take the time to watch a video and make a comment, they deserve to be responded to as soon as possible. Randomly, one channel will get selected out, and that one channel's notifications will not come through for like 20 days or longer. And all of a sudden, I'll get like 30 comments from this one person or one channel, and it's really, it's like, do they think I'm ignoring them? No, it's just that I never got notifications, and I actually go in and look for the notifications, and they're not listed there. They'll be in the YouTube Studio. It'll be in there, but it won't be in the regular notifications. So it's really weird. I don't understand it. But anyway, if one of you guys just randomly, you don't get a response from me for a while, trust me, it's notifications. I'm trying to be tactful here and not throw shade on something too much. So what do you think of the Wilson homage? Yeah, Roger. Uh, it, notifications about other shows has been going on for a long time, and that I don't know what to say. I've submitted uh, feedback to YouTube, and I just don't know. Come think of it, that might be why my views are way down. Because not long after I submitted that feedback, my views just dropped off the cliff. I mean, usually if I post something about nature, it'll get 300 or 400 views, and sometimes, probably the average, uh, So, sometimes the average is probably closer to 400 or 500. I mean, that's normal. And then the rare occasion, it'll be higher. But I've had quite a few videos that just drop down to like 30 views. So it's interesting. I'm just pointing out what's going on. Don't have a solution, just pointing out what's going on. Sonia, oh, so nice to see you. Sonia's another one of those people that works so hard. I appreciate you coming by. Sonia, if you'll type exclamation point my channel, it will show your channel link in the chat. Thank you. Yeah, I'm testing out Nightbot. I think I've got a handle on it now. Sonia uses her channel to help out children in the Philippines. I know at least part of her channel goes toward that. Yep, she is. I've seen some of her videos where she's working. Uh, she is a natural born teacher. Let's put it that way. So what's the plans for tonight's show, Harold? Anything in particular or just open mic? I need to put another space in there so that it's said it doesn't separate the exclamation point from my channel. Or put a return. If I'm not worn out, I might come up for a while. Time will tell. John P., look at that. He's got emojis that didn't get him timed out. I upped the counter just for John P. Thank you, Sonia. Every time I see John P., the first thing I think about is I wish my voice was that smooth. I really do. I'm doing pretty good. I went into Nightbot and I added a couple of things for fun. Like type in exclamation point, who am I? No, just smooth, John P. Just smooth, that's all. And Sonia speaks English extremely well. She probably speaks English better than I do. Wow, 6 people watching. Amazing. I wonder, I'm going to check something real quick. Sorry for the. Oh yeah, I can. I can do a little adjustment there. Make those pictures bigger. Oh, Sonia, don't shortchange yourself. You speak very good English. Like I said, probably better than me. Renslow. Yeah, finally you caught me. Here I am. Renslow's cute as she can be. Renslow, if you type in exclamation point my channel, it will show your channel in chat so people can go there and check you out. Renslow gets a lot of guys in chat making passes at her. Yeah. Some of them get a little crude, unfortunately. I bet Sonia gets the same thing. Let me do a little typing here. There you go. That's what you need to type. And it'll return your channel. Exclamation point my channel. I was going to put in some of those commands to show. No, just my channel, and it promotes your channel. There you go, Renslow. Look at that. I got it to post the name and the link to the channel. There's a way where you can make it post how many subscribers the channel has. I mean, there's little tricks. It's kind of nice. John, you're married. Don't be making passes at Renslow. Oh, okay. I don't have an intro. I've got nature. Tina, great to see you. Tina, when I come down to Hillsboro, I hope I can meet up with you. Bring your family. The more the merrier. So yesterday morning, when I was testing out Nightbot, they excellent, and I adjusted the camera, and we got on the subject of Wilson, the neighbor to Tim, the toolman Taylor, and I thought, that's not a bad idea. You know, I would really like to go to Portugal and visit Lourdes. Renslow, what did you type? She didn't type anything. Rinslow, you got timed out by Nightbot. I got to look into that. It's only for 5 seconds. Hmm. But oh, I think I was probably 6 or 7 years old when I saw the movie. There you are. You're back, Rinslow. Probably 6 or 7 when I saw the movie, The Song of Bernadette, and then that was my introduction to Lourdes, and I would really like to go there and see it firsthand. Maybe it can cure me of being old. Put hair back on my head. Uh, I still got all the hair. It's just not up there. It's chest, back, all that stuff. So anyway, I'm going to do the neighbor Wilson for a while, just for the fun of it, because I can. And if I need to stand up, I've got a way around that too. I am so glad to see that working correctly. No, I'm straight. Ask any of my girlfriends. They'll tell you. Trust me, I understand. Yesterday, when I did the live, it showed on my phone that it was processing for 10 hours. And I mean, there's no way it was processing for 10 hours. Oh, yeah. Well, I have a new phone. So I have a new phone, and this phone has a North Carolina phone number. My old phone had a South Carolina phone number, so that's changed. The people I had email with, they got picky about demanding more personal information, so I changed my email, but it's still listed in the about page, so everybody can still email me. If you send it to the old email, it's just not going to be seen. Maybe they'll come to their senses when they see I've been with them since 2000, and then they do that junk. Oh, geez, OCST. The only thing that I could say to check is if you have a micro SD card, see if it got put there instead of you know on the internal. But there's almost no phones with micro SD slots anymore, which I really don't like. They're trying to sell you that cloud storage. But I got an OTG. I think it stands for on the go. And that cable allows you to connect a thumb drive, and the I can download from the phone to the thumb drive. Because I filled up the micro SD card that I had in my old phone. I filled it up, and it was 400 gigabytes, and the internal memory was filled up, so I couldn't record anything. And this one, the new phone, it does not have a micro SD slot, which I don't understand that, because it's got a slot for the SIM card. They could easily, and it's actually got it's slotted for dual SIM. That could have happened too, OCST. I've heard that story many times. I was recording and all of a sudden got home and it was gone, just gone. When I was doing some investigations when I lived in Tennessee, there was several times that the best, when we just knew we had gotten something on video, nope, it was blank. But the best one was in one of the missing 411s. I think it was The Hunted. Toward the end, he's talking to, oh geez, I always have trouble remembering his name. He's the optical physicist, and his wife was actually in a tree stand hunting on their property. And something was in the trees, and she took a photo, and for whatever reason she had forgotten about it. And when she got reminded of it, they looked at it. It was blurry, and it was a resolution. The image was a resolution that the phone was not capable of taking. So I don't know how to deal with that one. But the description that they gave was it looked like, not exactly like, but very similar to what was in the movie Predator. And it's getting late for Renslow. It's bedtime. And Sonya too. They're young though. They got high energy. Bruce Maccabee. That's the guy's name. Bruce Maccabee. That's one thing I have to say about StreamYard. If I drive from here to town, usually a phone call, if I'm in a phone call, it'll get dropped. If I'm on YouTube and the signal's not just right, it might keep the YouTube connection, but the video stops. And then when the signal picks back up, the video will start again. I've had that happen up on the mountain a couple of times recently. But StreamYard, somehow or other, never skipped a beat. I just wish the free version of StreamYard was a little more user friendly, give you a few more hours. But you guys know I hardly ever go live. But when I get up on the mountain and I have a signal, I want to have Nightbot available. Yep. Renslow, you have good picture quality. You really do. That's why so many guys is making passes at you. yeah, you laugh, but you know it's true. Wow. So you had it, you looked at it, and then it disappeared. Oh, Renslow, you know why. I'm going to start accusing you of fishing for compliments. Wow, 8 people watching. And that's the other reason I really need Nightbot is since it's kind of random, like OCST every Wednesday night, Mogs every Tuesday and Thursday. They have set times, and it's easy for you guys to have moderators show up because they know when you're going to go live. Nightbot's always there as soon as you go live. Oh, you're welcome, Renslow. I try to support good people. Key phrase, try. If I don't get a notification, wow, that's even more strange. Part of the picture's there, but part of it disappeared. Tina, you don't worry about that. That's why I got Nightbot. You type in exclamation point my channel, and it'll put your channel link in chat so everybody can find you easier. All Things Pink and Possible lives close to where I lived as a child. Oh, Tina, if you ever go to downtown Durham or in and around Durham, does the tobacco plant there still have the big Pall Mall sign? Because if it does, I want to go down and take a picture, if not a video. When I was working my way through school, I was a alarm tech, and one of the tobacco buildings went into and where they stored the tobacco and the warehouse, and they moved it around. This is how important tobacco is here in this area. Okay, Lucky Strike. That's close to it. I'd like to get a picture of that too. But this was American Tobacco downtown Winston, and in their warehouse, I would I would give a lot to have floors in my home like they had in the warehouse. It was the most beautiful the most beautiful oak wood, and the oak was stained in a color that I like. I like a lighter stain on oak. It, specifically, golden oak is my favorite. It has a little yellow tint to it. But the thing of it was they had some coating on it that was transparent, of course, but it looked like it was 2 inches thick. And it was just gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous. And it was in a plant. I mean, in a facility to store tobacco. Amazing. Yeah, I try to stay in nature. Every once in a while, I get bored. And when I get bored, that's not always good. So I try to do science in the kitchen. You know, a couple of silly things with science. I had a couple of ideas for the honk honk comedy videos, but logistically, I haven't got those worked out yet. They're still in the back of my brain, and I'll eventually get them done, I hope. Time will tell. Yeah, those people who can do murals on wall, now that's some real talent. And I think it's becoming more popular because Mount Airy, they've got a couple of murals up. Uh, Donna Fargo, if there's any Harold or you and CRJ Donna Fargo fans by chance, she's from Mount Airy and she was living there. I think she passed, but she was living in Mount Airy. And they've got a big mural. When I went to the Autumn Leaves Festival, I think I included it in that video. Thank you, Renslow. But Donna was popular in the 70s and early 80s. That sounds really good. There we go, Tina. Let me make sure that. There we go. Yep, it worked. I verified that it went where it was supposed to go. Even I went to the local. It's a local store in Madison, which is a pretty small town, and got into the store and they had, you know, some of their names, the name of the store on T-shirts and everything, but they had uh, Bigfoot shirts. And up in Pilot Mountain, I can't remember what it was, some type of festival. I was walking to Main Street. They closed it off. I was walking up Main Street. They had a mural of Bigfoot on one of the walls. It wasn't huge. It was probably 2 or 3 foot tall, but still. And speaking of tall, some guy playing basketball in Canada is 7'9". Hmm. 7'9". That's getting into Bigfoot territory. Yep. And I know everybody's, hey, how you doing, Moggs? Moggs, I'm kind of going with the Wilson thing. It makes me laugh. Dark Soldier! And I've got the exclamation point, my channel perfected. It is behaving properly. So if you want to drop your link, Dark Soldier, pew pew pew. I don't know why I find this so funny. Well, I guess it's associated with tool time. I'm doing pretty good. I got Nightbot straightened out. Got some fun stuff going on. Moggs, I added a command to Nightbot. If you forget who you are, type in exclamation point, who am I? And Nightbot will tell you who you are. And I've got the emoji limit put higher up so John P doesn't get timed out. Looks like there's a space in there, Renslow. No spaces. It's kind of a catch-22. If you get amnesia, you probably won't remember to type in who am I. I don't know. I'm just having fun. Just trying to have a couple of chuckles. There you go, Renslow. You got it. Uh, Moggs, it was 30 degrees on the back porch this morning. Yeah, I didn't have coffee on the back porch. Not today. So there we go. She is delightful. Hello, Stevie B. I enjoyed last night's show so much. And Miss Deal, she was hilarious. 85. Oh my goodness. We hit 88 last Friday. Uh, so last Friday we had a record high of 88, and then last night this morning it was 30 degrees. In town they got down to like 32 or 33, but out here in the country we were 30 degrees. 79 now. Oh geez. Yeah, yesterday we got up to about I think it got up to about 59, 60. Today we'll get up to the mid 50s. Yeah. Roger, you're not too all that far from me, really. Takes forever to drive up to Eastern Kentucky, but as the crow flies, it's not that far away. Somebody I know had to pick up some stuff in Louisville, and they got a large truck, and they were not comfortable driving it, so they got me to drive up. We loaded the truck up and brought it back to Greensboro. That was interesting because when we went through West Virginia on 77, uh, they were having a major fire. And we were there after dark. And to see all of those hills blazing, it was something else. Don't care to see that again. Once is more than enough. But it was amazing. I mean, just totally. Yep. There's some eastern Kentucky, western North Carolina, Virginia, and West Virginia areas. You don't go in if you don't know somebody that's there. Yeah, I needed to mow yesterday, and things kind of got in the way. Once it warms up a little bit, I'm going to have to at least do some mowing. I might not do the whole yard. Renslow, thank you for coming by. You get a good night's rest. Well, you guys have a Connor. Connor can do some mowing. I've got just over an acre, and I still push mow. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to, but as long as my legs work, I'm going to push mow my yard. I like the way it looks, and it's a good exercise program. Sleep tight, Renslow. I will catch you again soon. 10 people, amazing. Especially considering, I never do this. Hey, Danny, neighbor. Danny's just over the line down in South Carolina. So he's my neighbor. Maritas, oh my goodness. Hello, dear. Maritas is sunshine. She is always with a big smile and happy. Usually she's live when I'm having my coffee, so I get a double dose of sunshine. That's it, Danny. That's exactly it. Kind of just discovered this by accident yesterday with Moggs, and I'm kind of running with it because it makes me laugh. Whoa, that is big. Maritas is one of those people that, when they give their big best smile, they can just light up a room. Well, hey, Pray. It's good to see you from out in Arizona. Uh, no, it's still Jim, but last night on Moggs, I put in the name tag Jim alias Wilson, just for the fun of it. Like I said, I don't know why it makes me laugh, but it makes me laugh. I know grass usually doesn't grow too fast in 100-degree weather. Yeah, Shirley Moggs used to live out there. Ghost Dragon. Oh my goodness. I don't ever recall Ghost Dragon catching me in a live on my channel anyway. So nice of you to show up. Oh, this special treat then. Welcome. And everybody in chat, type exclamation point my channel, no spaces, so that it puts your channel in chat. And then everybody can go check out your channel. There you go. What movie did you go see, Danny? And by the way, that's being a good granddad going to any movie with the grandkids. Good on you. And for the latecomers, this is Linville Falls, and this is Lower Cascade Falls. Oh, well, that wasn't so bad for you to sit through. I mean, it could have been much worse. It could have been the new Snow White. Blah. Oh my goodness. Washington State has a lot of interesting territories, and when Mount St. Helens blew, that was amazing, but it showed how fast nature comes back after that kind of a disaster. It come back much quicker than they thought it would. Oh, and Super Dave was on this morning, and he had on this shirt. I thought that was hilarious. Here I am meandering around the house, and he's got on the same shirt I do. I, $1 for a movie, that's a bargain. I don't care if it is several years old. Oh, I heard some interesting trivia the other day about the original Charlie's Angels, and I hope y'all will be patient with me. But one of the original, or one of the TV show Charlie's Angels, Cheryl Ladd, she was a backup singer or a singer of some sort for the cartoon series Josie and the Pussycats. That just blew my mind. I don't know why that stood out in memory so much, but still, it's interesting. One day I'll make it out there, I hope. So many places I want to go. I've been trying to get down to the Coral Castle for over a year now. There's a get together in Charlotte I wanted to go to at the end of April, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that. Yeah, we get you. Raymond, welcome. Good to see you. It's not necessarily that I'm all that busy, it's just things crop up. And Henry Nelson, hey buddy, hope you're having a great day. Henry's one of those people, you know, remember we were talking about not getting notifications. I went several days, and I know Henry posts every day, uh, and never got, you know, a notice. And then one day there was a notice, and I start looking, and you know, there's several videos that I went and I got caught up on. Henry, guys who just came into chat, type exclamation point my channel and no spaces, and it'll post your channel in chat if you would like to have people come there. Ecot, oh my goodness. Let's see what Ecot did. Ecot, Nightbot will get you for too many emojis. Now, you only put in 3 hand waves. Why would it do that? I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. Sorry for the little timeout there. I'm still learning Nightbot. It's supposed to time people out if they leave more than 14 or more emojis. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what it's saying and doing. Yeah, it's if you don't know what they call something, it is very difficult searching for answers because you got to know what they call it in order to search for it. You know, he got over in Europe. She is such a delightful young lady. She likes to host sing-alongs. Yes, Henry. I like being able to flip pages. And if I'm on a page and have to go to another page, I can, you know, stick something in the page I'm leaving and, go back and forth easier, quicker. 11 people. I'm pleasantly surprised at the very least. I'm going to have to end this by 12 because I'm starting to get hungry. But I appreciate everybody coming over and helping me test Nightbot and just have some fun. And up to 12. Uh, this is great. So, everybody in chat, tell me this. Which is your favorite, if you have a favorite, mountaintop views or waterfalls? Which do you like the most? So I know what to concentrate on when the roads clear up in western North Carolina. I want to go back on top of Mount Mitchell and do a 360. Thanks, John. I appreciate you helping me make up my mind. Well, I I greatly appreciate everybody looking at either or, but sometimes you just got to make a choice. And for me, it's hard to decide. Yep. And there's a few places like the Mayo River where I posted the other day that little hike. It's right at the Virginia state line. I'd never been on that trail before, and that that part of the river I had not seen. So there's a couple of spots where I want to go back and do like a 4 or 5 minute video of, I call them rapids. Some people might call them a small waterfall, but they're just so relaxing. And the the other day when I went, it was on a weekend, and I kept running into people, so had to turn the camera away. And uh, the nice thing of it was there was 3 couples that had a somebody with them, and I had some great conversations, enjoyed meeting them, and but you know, the I couldn't do videos just looking at the water. So I'll go during the week for those videos, and then on weekends I can meet people and chit chat, because you just never know. Oh, well, I think battery power is going to choose when I end more so than anything else. I just got a warning. The phone's going to go here. We'll just go for a few more minutes. But Suspicious Skies, hey, buddy. I mean, some of the people I've met, let me tell you, it's amazing. Some of the stories you hear, people who have overcome cancer, uh, just all kinds of inspirational stories. Oh, Raymond, thank you. I appreciate you coming in. Everybody, I appreciate everybody coming in. Like I said, you know, I'm not out and about. This was just testing Nightbot, and getting things straightened out. Because if I'm going live up on the mountain, I can't keep an eye on chat. And Nightbot helps out with that, and it allows non-mods to post their channel, which I kind of think that's important. If they take the time to come to the channel, they should be able to post their channels. Uh-oh. John P. you, what did you do, John P? You went over the limit. How'd you do that? I think you got timed out for 5 seconds. I think it keeps account of how many emojis you use over some period of time, because you were under the limit in that last one. Yep, thanks, Raymond. But you know, some of the channels I've been in, people will post emojis and then another line of emojis and another line of emojis, and they just fill up chat with what they say, and that's what I was trying to stop, is people just filling up chat uh, from top to bottom, not necessarily emojis one after another in the same post or the same line. So I got to figure that one out. I might just take those limits off, John, because it's not doing what I intended to do. I might just put them up to, I don't know, 30 some. But if anybody can test that upper limit, it'll be John, because he is the emoji king. That is very true. Very true. All right, guys. Y'all have fun. I appreciate y'all coming by. And I will see you guys tonight if you come to OCST, Moggs tomorrow night, and everybody else. You guys just take care, and always good to see you.